So I'm going to be binding this quilt today. I thought maybe you'd like to hang out with me while I do that. And I have put together some binding yesterday down at the shop when I was down there with Ann Lee and Melissa. And this is just a bow tie baby quilt that I made. And so I am going to start with putting the binding on the back of this, because that's how I like to start. And I'm machine binding this, so I want to leave myself a little extra on the end here to start with. And then I've got a 1/4 inch foot on. This is 2.5 inch width of fabric that's folded in half, and we are gonna get going on this. There we go. And I like to put on a glove. There's lots of different gloves you can get. This one's from Fons and Porter. I seem to like this one lately. I have other ones that I use as well. And I'm going to change this out. There we go. I'm just sewing along the edge. And then when I get it done all the way around, I will turn my fabric to the front and stitch it down. And I'm just using a white thread in here. Sometimes I like to use a stiletto when I'm sewing, and you can use that if you like. I definitely like it on the front. I don't particularly need it on the back of the quilt while I'm sewing. When I get to the edge, I'm gonna stop 1/4 inch away from the end of this right here. And this particular foot on the Bernina machine shows you where that 1/4 inch is, so you can stop there effectively. And then I like to, with my needle down, I raise my foot and then I stitch backwards off the quilt, cut my thread, and then I'm gonna pull my fabric up, my binding, and then I'm gonna pull it down so that I have that level with the top there. And then I'm gonna put it back under. I'm gonna go in just a little bit from the edge on the top there. I'm not gonna start it right off the edge. And that gives me a little bit of wiggle room to turn the fabric effectively. Lots of people do their quilts differently, so mine is not the be-all and end-all. This is just how I do it. And I will probably, in editing, speed this up for you so you're not being bored watching me stitch around this quilt. But for right now, you're gonna come along with me. This is a little fiddly because I've got the camera in here and all kinds of wires. I quilted this on my long arm. It was fun. It's just a cute little ABC and 1, 2, 3 design. And it's always fun on a baby quilt. And here we are at the corner. We're going to stop with needle down, 1/4 inch from the edge, and then we're going to back off the quilt, cut our thread, pull up, pull down. You just want to have your miter there. There we go. I'm fiddling a lot with this because I have the camera right in the way of where I'm sewing, so it's trying to kind of keep it straightened out here. I love this with the little baby feet on. It's so cute. This is a fun quilt to make with the bow ties. Very quick, very easy, and it looks cute. Like I said, our neighbors are having a baby very soon. I think either the end of this month or the middle of next month, and they're not sure if it's a boy or a girl. They didn't want to know, which I think is really neat. And I leave my dog ears on until I'm ready to trim them off and when I'm sewing, because it helps you so that you can line your edges up and not have the dog ears fall in a corner. Not that that's the end of the world, but it just is a lot more fabric bulk and than you need in that area. Okay. We are up and down. Okay, now on this last side, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to measure 12 inches along this opening, because I like to use the binding tool. That's this. You can see it on there, okay? When you use this tool, you always want to make sure that you can read the writing on here. That makes sure that you always have the tool in the right spot. So the first thing I need to do is I need to measure a 12-inch opening. So I will take, let's see if I can dodge my cords here. And I've got a air erase pen. So I've got my first little piece over here, and that's on the 12-inch line. And then we'll get over here and mark that. Okay, that's done. And then I'm going to put a nice long pin in there so I know where to stop. And I can continue on with rounding my corner. Okay. So up and down. Oh, you're running down the stairs. You're just so funny. You're a funny girl. Did you bring me a toy? She usually will carry a toy down in her mouth and tell me all about it all the way down the stairs. Okay, we are at our pin. I'm going to take the pin out. I'm going to back stitch here just a little bit and cut my thread. Okay, now we're ready for a fun part. I'm going to change the angle on this, bring it up just a little bit so you can see, and tilt that just a little. Okay, let's get that out of the way there. All right, so we have this opening that we've left here, and the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to try and flatten this out a little bit here, is we are going to, from the end of our piece right here, where we stopped stitching or started stitching, we're going to go over and we're going to measure, and we're going to make a little mark right where this is. Okay, and it always tells us to keep it right sides up, so I know this is the A side, and what I'm going to do is open this out. I'm going to take my A side, I'm going to put my A right there, lining it up with the edges, and I'm going to just draw a line right down like that, and I know that I need to cut my piece right there, so I'm going to trim that, and that's my A side. Okay. Now we're going to do the B side. What are you doing, crazy girl? Are you having fun? Are you watching Mama? Okay, so we start from where we left off stitching, and we're going to go right to that line again, and we know this is our B side, so we're going to open out our fabric. If I can get in between there with my fingers. Come on, there we go. Okay, so we're going to open out our B side. And the B side lines up, always keeping your ruler so that you can read it. The writing is readable. We're going to line our B side up there. And we're going to draw from that line up to the top, okay? And that is all there is to that. We're going to trim that. You could do this with a rotary cutter. I find it's just easier with a nice sharp pair of scissors. Okay, now we have those two pieces, and we're going to take them and we're going to bring them together. So this and this will go like this. And it helps, actually, I'm going to do this for you because it is very helpful and it's a good trick to do. Put these two pieces together. Again, take your long pin and tuck it in there. And that just pins those two together to give you a little wiggle room here. You've got your two pieces. You're going to line the square edge up here. I'm hoping you can see this in the camera. Okay. I'm going to tuck a pin in there. And I'm going to line up my other side and tuck a pin in there. And then I like to put a pin right in the middle as well. You can use clips if you prefer. I like the security of a pin. That's just me because I'm old. But clips will work as well. Okay, then you take it over to your machine. Again, I'll get us over here so we can see what we're doing. Okay. And we're going to take this and put it under our machine, just like this. Let me see if I can get this over here without knocking everything over. And we're just going to stitch our generous 1/4 of an inch. And that's it. Okay, now I'm going to bring you back over here and I'll show you what we do. We'll take that pin out, and when we fold this out again, we have a perfect mitered edge that puts our binding all together. I'm just finger pressing that open. Okay, so you can see that that just lays down beautifully. I'm gonna tuck a couple little pins in here. And again, you don't have to pin it. You can just clip it or not clip it at all, your choice. Okay. And we'll come back over to the machine. I'll bring you with me. Hang on. Okay. Bring this down and tilt that a little so you can see. Okay. I'm going to put on my glove again because it just helps me hang on to the fabric. Sorry if I'm bumping the camera. I don't mean to. Okay. Okay. We'll clip that. There we go. Okay, we are ready to reposition our fabric around here. And we will bring it over to the right side. So I'm gonna press this off camera and then I'll come back and show you the rest.